You want to kick this one off, man?
Well, sir, you have twisted the arm of beginnings, and I shall do it.
Hey.
Good evening.
I don't know. They might get tired of hearing me.
Hey, check it out. So, we back.
We back.
Got a little energy up. You see what I'm saying? This thing's beautiful. So, what we're about to talk about now is our favorite comedians. And who's our favorite comedian of all time and why? So, I have a list of 5 comedians. I have one favorite out of the 5. I have special mention of a comedian or 2. All right, so I start off with Dave Chappelle. Second, I'll have Martin Lawrence. And I will have Eddie Murphy, Red Fox, and then I will have Bernie Mac as my favorite. And the reason why I chose these guys because these guys have fearless comedy. They go and touch topics and deal with things that most people are just honestly afraid to do. And they've also torn down a bunch of walls for the comedians of today. And I would have special mention to Wanda Sykes, Cat Williams, Kevin Hart. You guys shaking it up right now, Mike Epps. But all time to me is Mr. Mac. Rest dead. Bernie Mac is my all-time favorite. And the reason why is because his comedy stuck to you like grits. You know what I'm saying? You could get a one-liner from Bernie and it'll last 6 months. Every person you see, you'll be saying it to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had, like when the Players Club came out.
Oh, man.
He had one, just, he had all kind of little catchphrases, and you find yourself saying them. You know?
Right. Don't raise up on me trouble.
Blue. You know.
All you do is spin records.
You don't do nothing. You don't do nothing, you don't get paid nothing.
Freeman. You better wear your bulletproof vest all day. All day. You fat mother.
Boy, he cussed him out. See what I'm saying? Bernie, and that was years ago. And you still like it came out Saturday.
Life. Jangling.
Oh, man. Yeah, jangling.
You got nice upper hand like a woman.
You hear me? Sorry, Calvin.
Sorry, Calvin. Ain't saying nothing. You know.
He made, like, things he was involved in. He was the glue. He made it. Like, without Bernie, Kings of Comedy would be missing so much.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he was the anchor. You know what I'm saying? And whether people know it or want to admit it, the first couple of acts aren't as strong as the last one. The last one's got to bring it home. You know, and that's the position Bernie had. Bernie had that kind of comedy to bring the show home. You literally, because I think it was because he was so transparent about his actual life, his actual family.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It was like you could relate to every last piece of
Bernie was a person. He wasn't like an entertainer or a star.
No, that cat took his stories right from what they was, and then you just seen it transpire. Transfer into his acting. Because they ain't a role that he had that was not funny. Even when he was Buster in How to Be a Player, that was funny. Bad Santa, he was funny.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
Bernie, even when he tried in what was that, Ocean's
11, when he tried to be serious.
Couldn't do it.
No.
It ain't in him.
It ain't in him. He was just that was Mac, man. He was just funny.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I saw him on Def Comedy Jam. I ain't scared of you, motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Time to pull out a whole room, little dog.
Right.
That stupid, man.
I'm blessed. I'm big bone.
I'm low.
Hey, I pulled my shit out this whole room, you know. Bernie was, man.
Yeah.
Absolute. You gonna laugh.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it.
Right.
Don't care how you try to hold it. You was gonna chuckle.
You're gonna remember it because it's stuff that you have in your family. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's not like
especially when he go in on the kids' comedy when he's talking about the kid, and then you can see it. Mm-hmm. Everything that he's saying, you probably, if it ain't in your family, you know somebody that went through it.
You know somebody did.
Right.
That's
right. You know what I mean? You was boy, this.
That's right.
That's why it was so funny. It hit home. You ain't got no choice but to laugh.
No choice.
You know.
Yeah. So that's my favorite, man. Like say, nothing against the newer guys, because it's funny comedians out here right now. But my beef is this though. We won't see any more Lifes, any more Harlem Nights, no more movies that had a boatload of young comedians in it. Even Coming to America, you won't see those anymore because the value of the art is outweighed by personal individual value. Everyone wants a large paycheck to the point to where no one can get a team mindset to make something special. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I say it just like because some of the NFL teams, the ones that took pay cuts won back to back. The one that took pay cuts kept winning, kept staying in the winning ways because they were like, if I go ahead and just get greedy, well, we're gonna lose somebody. We're gonna lose something that was helping us win. So it's kind of like the comedians today are so keyed in on individual money that they can't do the special things that these comedians were doing. You know, and it's times. It's a sign of the times and all that. But special mention to Richard Pryor. Well, I'll never leave him out. Cause those old heads, Robin Harris, all those guys, man. Like I say, those were the door openers. But these were my favorite because, like I say, all these guys have in common is they have fearless comedy. Now, some of this comedy can't go on right now because in today's society, you'll either be sued or pulled or they'll pull it. Yeah, because, they're real soft now. So everybody's so extra sensitive. Shout out to the old school that can still take it on the chin. But these are mine. Like I say, special mention to Wanda Sykes because she is a fool when she gets on Mike Epps' head on that TV show.
Oh,
the
Up Shows.
Have mercy.
Yeah.
And then her stand-up. Her stand-up's funny too. So, like I say, Dave Chappelle, you know how he go. Fearless.
I think especially when it comes to Chappelle,
fearless.
When you think about the separation, because you think about it, if you look into at early Bernie, right? Mm-hmm. Early Bernie, and even with Cat, once Cat made that first, or that the main special was that It's Pimpin', the one he done from Atlanta. Mm-hmm. And he went towards the end and said something about Mike and all that type of deal. Everything he done after that, he got more and more political, right? And I think Dave, in a sense, went off of that, and he said, "Okay, enough's enough. If you can laugh at every other person, then I'm gonna make jokes that's gonna even make you laugh. It might offend you at first, but you're gonna laugh." And that's what he done. That's what
he found his own lane.
Exactly. Yeah. And it was like, you know what? The average person listening to this is gonna be like, oh, I can't believe he said that. But he made it funny. If you're gonna laugh at redneck jokes, black jokes, you got to be able to laugh at your community's jokes.
Yeah.
Okay, and he made that funny.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Whether you can get mad and be like, oh, that would really that funny. I don't find it funny. There's some people that don't. You know, and there's some people that don't find them funny, and it ain't even about the political joke. It's just that sometimes people, if it ain't a straight on embarrassment of somebody or something, they can't catch the joke. It goes over their head.
Yeah.
You know, that's just like what Faison saying. He didn't find, Chappelle to be funny. But there's a lot of people that look at
Faison.
Yeah, they look at Faison and be like, why?
Look at him. He ain't had nothing but what's his name? Big Wine, big snake, big wine. Big I don't give a damn. Right. That's the only role he's ever had. Shout out to Mr. Witherspoon. Rest in bed, rest in bed. Yes, sir.
They got another cat that was funny.
What?
John Witherspoon Pops.
All day funny.
What was it? His hit? Bang, bang, bang.
Go, bang, bang.
Bang, bang. Hey, what? John Witherspoon was absolutely funny, boy. And they ain't nothing, especially when he was in Vampire in Brooklyn.
Oh, my goodness. Yes, sir.
He said, it's a man. It's a woman. He said, no flip-flopping shit. He was just there. You can't help but laugh. You say, shout out to Ray Rest on Mr. Witherspoon. Just funny, man.
For real.
Just funny.
Don't you mess up this barbecue? Don't you mess it up, boy. He was dead serious. Oh, man.
Every time I come in the kitchen, you in the kitchen.
But yeah, that's my 5. That's my honorable mentions. But Mac Man, riding with you, baby.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? What you got?
In no particular order.
Okay.
Bernie Mac, of course. Mac Man was just that serious. You got to go Eddie Murphy. And the reason why I say Eddie is when he had that first show on HBO, and that's how I saw him. It was like, dude, this dude here is just raw. And I mean, he was just that funny. There is no part of that first one, which I think was Delirious.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't funny.
Madonna.
Yeah. Right.
Yes, sir.
What?
You can't have
him and Mr. T? Yeah, that'd always be funny. And then I gotta put Richard in there because I think when you look at black comics and him, catching being on Saturday Night Live, and then his bit as the first black president always gonna be historical. That's just funny. Period.
For sure.
I'm gonna put these guys side by side. That's Cat and Chappelle.
Okay.
All right, but then that last spot, I had to reserve it for a female, and I love Melanie Camacho. I think by far she one of the funniest comedians, hands down. And I don't really get to see her in any shows or anything like that, but I love when she is on something that I can see. And then my honorable mention after that, shout out to Cheryl Underwood. I think it's very funny. Some more.
Yes, Lord.
Simply Marvelous. And so many people might not even know who that is, but she was absolutely funny. And then Red Fox, because Red Fox, when you go back to the show and everything he ever done, it was hilarious.
Oh yeah, Red was extra.
And then
always
the last spot in that honorable mention got to go to Paul Mooney. Because Paul Mooney just kept it gutter. And you got it, like Aries Space say, you're a bad monk when you write for a bad monk. And he wrote for Richard Pryor.
Yeah.
So, and everybody looked at Pryor like, you know what I'm saying? But he wasn't even writing all this stuff. That comes from Paul Mooney.
Paul Mooney tough, though.
You know? And there's a lot of stuff that Paul Mooney said that we can absolutely, you would laugh your ass off. But some of it was just like, it was spot on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you're going to get a laugh out of it, then it's going to make you think like, well, Paul might have been right on that one. You know,
he owns something.
Yeah, and then, you know, and I'm with you. I got a lot of, you know, what we consider like new comedians, you know, that's coming up. That's funny. I absolutely am a fan of Takara Williams. I think she is absolutely, she's silly. And that bitch she got when she talking about her daughter, one of the Victoria's Secret bra, and she told her to sit down because you got Walmart titties. Oh man, you can go look that up on YouTube. I cried.
I'm gonna do it.
I'm like, man. She said, her daughter say, I'm gonna go to Victoria's Secret. And she was like, for what? She said, I want to get a matching bra and pants set. She's like, huh? And she's like, no, sit your ass down. You got Walmart titties.
How in the world do you have Walmart titties? But that's tough.
Oh my God.
But that's tough. I gotta see that.
Takara is absolutely funny to death, man. She killer. And the first time I saw her, you know, you look at her and you're gonna say, oh well, that's kind of obvious why he picked her. I mean, don't get me wrong, she's an absolutely beautiful person. But she was, her first bit that I saw was she was telling everybody she was a teacher. And it was like, oh. And she was like, no. You got to understand why I teach it. And she was like, she was a teacher for the LA correctional system, something like that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that bit is too funny. That whole thing was just absolutely hilarious. When she talking about the inmates and how they hit on her and all this kind of stuff. It's funny. And then you get to see her when she do the chocolate sundae bits and all that, because, you know, I tag on her on YouTube, so it comes up. And, man, there's nothing in there that's boring. You know, and you got to understand, it's a lot of it out there that's funny. And that's what I hate about doing these lists, because you always going to leave off somebody that should have been on.
Oh, yeah.
And my guy, Bill Bellamy. I love Bill Bellamy's stories when he on Facebook. But when that joker get the tripping, hey, when he was talking about Chappelle, you ever seen that when he was on Drink Champs? Oh, man. And when he was talking about, he say, they was asking him, somebody or Chappelle, and he said, I'm going to have to go with David. You know, he sounds just like Chappelle. He said, but he got a story talking about, Dave Chappelle called him John Coltrane.
Ah, damn.
Yeah. So he said, you know, you got charisma, you good with the ladies. He say, and then that time Chris Tucker come around and say, hey man, he said the same shit to me, man. Oh man, I'm telling you, boy, Bill Bellamy still got it. After all these years, he's still funny, man. He's still funny. And I wish I could have went to the show last week, but I wasn't feeling my greatest. But I'm a Bill Bellamy fan, man.
Okay.
Yeah, Bill Bellamy, definitely. I mean, like I said, it's hard because you're gonna leave somebody off.
Yeah, I done left two off. I done left Charlie Murphy with the short career, you know, but still,
Charlie Murphy was
impactful.
Funny,
you know what I'm saying? Charlie Murphy, that, you know, I was like, dang, Smooth left him out, man. Left Chris Tucker out too. You just, you know, kind of mentioned him, but from Def Jam to movies on in, Chris Tucker's a fool too.
Yeah, Chris Tucker was funny.
He really made way for guys like Mike Epps in movies.
Right.
Kevin Hart in movies, because like after Smokey, it was okay to have a dude like that in your movie. So here come Day Day.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Here come Kevin Hart and Ride Along and all of those.
Yeah, everything that they ended up doing.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, you gotta give a little
Money Talks, you know what I mean? He opened the door for a lot of people. Friday Money Talks. different movies like that. So Rush Hour and all them joints back in the day.
Oh, the Rush Hour
You know?
series is
Classic.
You ain't gonna get no better than that, man.
Yeah.
But
you know.
but like I say, it's gonna be hard to put down.
Yeah.
Put down that top 5. But you know, but my most influential or my all time favorite is gonna be the Mac Man, because like I say, no matter what story Bernie was telling, all of that applies.
Yeah.
Especially the one when he was talking about his wife told him he wasn't going out. I'm going out. She said, look, you went out on Tuesday. You played golf on Wednesday. He done something else on Thursday. You know you ain't going up. Woman, don't tell me. I'm going out. He said, so by that time he had to make it back to the house. He said Pedro was going off while we were playing cards and all that. He picked up the phone talking about listen careful. I'm gonna tell you something. I'll be there when I be there. And when I get there, I better have me a plate of food. And it better be hot. Now let me speak to your mama.
Hey, you understand me?
You know what I'm saying? It's simple. But if you in it, you know exactly where that's coming from, man. You know exactly where that's coming from. So, yeah, Mac gonna be that dude. And even though he gone, his presence still in the movies.
Oh yeah.
And you know, for me and you, every time I sit in the barber chair, we got to go through something to Max. Every time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't even be playing. It just happened.
Still, dollar bill always gonna ring out. You know what I mean? That's just what it was. You know, Bernie was just that funny. You know what I mean? Freeman, you better wear your bulletproof vest all day.
Something got to give with it. Bernie, boy. Dang, boy. Passed on with it.
Yeah, man.
One of the reasons why I had Eddie and Martin on there was because they gave so many young comedians jobs back in the day.
Yeah, because I mean, you got Eddie Murphy, you got Chris Rock. Look at what Chris Rock done in his career.
Look at the doggone amount of people on Coming to America.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Fancy from Jamie Foxx show, all them that was on there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Arsenio Hall, Cuba Gooding Jr., all them jokers. It was just so many people he had on a payroll that is now.
You know, they're doing their own thing.
I mean? And Martin too, Martin Lawrence. That's what Tracy Morgan was saying. Tracy Morgan was talking about, because the Martin Lawrence show also
spawned him.
Whew,
Hustle man.
Yeah, he hired.
What's happening, Chief?
Hired a whole lot of people.
I got steaks.
I was just watching the wedding episode the other day where he said, "We don't get this chitlin loaf." And hey, boy, he brought that chitlin loaf. He had a chitlin loaf wrapped in aluminum foil and had a bottle of hot sauce in a pocket. When he was supposed to be the like wedding arranger and
the coordinator.
Yeah, he's in there and supposed to be setting up for, this is the food we're gonna have. This is how it's gonna go. So he's supposed to be setting up the whole ceremony. He in there cutting up. He in there with the plastic flowers. Cause the other kind of bougie like arranger was trying to get fresh flowers, fresh cut roses and stuff. And he was like, "Excuse me, honey bot, but you need to get these plastic ones because you can hit them, bang them, and they right back." Why is it just your ass? Oh, why it's so funny?
Oh, you got
Martin was just it was
Brother Man.
Oh,
from the fifth floor.
Bro Man, always. Always coming in the window.
Sandwiches.
But then gonna ask you. He asked Martin, "What you doing up this time of night? I usually have the house to myself." I said, no, man. It was like 2 in the morning.
God.
And bro, man, ended up making sandwiches.
Making sandwiches.
And, you know, he said, because he told Mark, and Mark was like, I can't sleep, man. You know, that's why they ran into each other.
Right.
He chimed out, Martin, I had a nightmare one time. Mm-hmm. So, man, I walked into this apartment, man. Had a brand new, one of those see-through refrigerators, double doors. And it was filled with nothing but sandwiches. But Martin, I couldn't get in. So I just sat outside of it and cried, looking at the sandwiches. Well, I said, you know what, man? I'm done with bro, man.
Bro, man, that hustle, man, boy.
But it's crazy how many people were funneling through these guys. And it's like now that thought is just so unheard of. It's like, you know what I'm saying? People act like it'll kill their career to do something like that now.
And I think that's, especially now, you know, going through that interview with Cat, and Cat saying, you know, I had seen, you know, Cat's, you know, Red Grant and all these guys over the years talking about, you know, Cat just coming to put him on the road with him, you know, Blue Nail and all that kind of stuff. And that's a cat that out of his box, you know, he in the box with everybody else. And he willing to put up his own bread, to put on his own shows, you know, all of that, and then go and take care of people. You know, like I say, it was been multiple comedians, you know, small guys that just playing in clubs trying to get the name out there, and this cat is standing in the club and don't nobody even know he there. You know what I mean? And he's sending money up, you know, through females to say, hey man, you done a good job. You know, you might not be where you at now, but you doing a good job. I appreciate you. Mm-hmm. That, like you say, everybody now is in this mode where they feel like if they can't put you on and get a direct cut off of you, they ain't interested in putting you on. You know what I mean? And that's sad.
Yeah,
you know, but
they're not looking at nobody's future now.
Nah, man.
It's right now.
Yeah, and that's the biggest thing about being around the right folks is that somebody gonna be able to put you on or put you in a position or put your name in the right room without you being there. It ain't gonna come to you and charge you a dime. That's how it works.
Right.
That's what every other culture but ours. So, you know, we in here to change all that in a sense, and that's what we're gonna do. You know, you're gonna see us throw people's names out here left and right, and try to do it with every episode and everything that we do out in the public and every giving back that we can do. You're gonna see us put people out there. I want to see you give. I want to see you grow. Yeah, you know.
You're doing things. Get in touch with us.
Get in touch with us.
Drop
it ain't
some
hard.
info on what you got
it
going.
Is not hard. You gonna catch. I'm gonna be in one of three places.
We'll be willing to do it.
I'm gonna be at the house. I'm gonna be at work. I'm gonna be at this guy's barbershop. Find us. You know.
That's me.
Same number been the same 20 plus years.
Yes, sir.
They ain't changed.
Yes, sir.
Just holler at us. You know, catch me on the email. Catch me on whatever. By the end of next month, our website will be up, so you can hit us there. You know, it's going to be a thing where we can constantly put people on, because that's what it's supposed to do. And I don't mind using the platform, and I know Jay don't. As to this is what we're supposed to do.
Use technology in a positive way.
Yeah.
We're not on here promoting. You know what I'm saying? Not saying nothing wrong with y'all little fight channel, whatever y'all got going, y'all little drama channels. That's cool. Do your thing. But we ain't about that. So don't bring that to us.
Right. And we it's so much of that out there.
Yeah. We don't want none of that.
But hey, I'm going to take something off kilter. I'm going to turn left when I'm supposed to go right. Okay? But that's something that I seen, and I had to chime in on a discussion. Mm-hmm. when you look at podcasts now, the majority of them are men and women going at each other, and especially black men and women going at each other. Mm-hmm. On this channel, I'm going to say out loud, I need the ladies in my life. I need my daughter and my granddaughter and my wife, my mom. Even though we might not see eye to eye, still need my mom. Okay? You're not going to find us battling back and forth or trying to degrade a female. No. Black men need black women. Yeah. And black women need black men. Yes. Okay? And that's what you're going to get from us. You're going to get that from me, whether I'm here on this channel or you see me in the street. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? It's the same thing. And if any of that goes wrong or you see me operating outside of that, check me. Yeah. Because something wrong.
See me about it because I'm going to need you.
Yeah. Something wrong.
Yeah. If I'm out there like that, I'm backwards.
Something is wrong. Yeah. And that's the reason why I wanted to do this with this guy, because I know how he operates. You know what I mean? You can't do everything with everybody.
That's right.
You know, it's a selective few. And that's the reason why. But I also told him, it's just like Kat told Shannon Sharp. When we get out here and start truth telling, and especially when it comes to me, they gonna come for you. You got to be prepared too, because that's what happens. That's the nature of whatever this thing is that people think they can control people with. That if you say the wrong thing, I'm gonna come at you.
I'm gonna hit them like Bernie. Well, bust a move then.
Bust a move.
Bust a move.
I tell you like this. It's not gonna be a good day. And that's what we're gonna do here. So, like I say, you got Jay's number, hit him up. You got my number, hit me up. You got my email, hit me up. You see me in the street, pull me to the side. Hey man, let's do such and such, or maybe y'all can drop this topic and put some information out about it. Because guaranteed we don't know everything. We have to research and talk to people just like everybody else. So why not put something on here that's gonna help you? Yeah. You know, but these 2 episodes back to back are just something pure laughter. Cause this is what we do when we sit down eating breakfast or lunch. We silly, you know. Yeah. When we in the barbershop, it's therapy for me. I go there and I cut up, then I go on to the house. Yeah. You know, and like I said, I'm happy. I'm in a good space, and I'm here with my brother. We doing what we always done. Yes, so
yes, sir.
Tune in, subscribe, like and share, and just tag on with us. And it's gonna grow week after week. I shot him a text about a week ago, and I was telling him about our subscriber numbers. We ain't got to 50 yet, but that's all right because there's 39 folks out there that's getting this laugh every week. You know what I mean? So you can get disgruntled looking at numbers. I ain't in it for the numbers. I didn't look at this like, oh, I could do YouTube, all these other platforms and get a paycheck. I got a paycheck. You know what I mean? And if I couldn't do nothing else, I'm cooking. You know, I ain't looking for a paycheck. It's just an avenue for me. And let's get out here and do our thing. And
we can only get better with y'all.
Yeah.
We're not going to do this by ourselves.
Right.
So don't ever think that you're not important enough to drop your info.
Drop your info. You know what I mean? Drop your thoughts.
Yeah, let your point of view be heard.
And if you don't want to post it on social media, like I say, text me. Yeah, give me a call. You know, if you want to just shoot it in the email, I mean, let's do it. Yeah. You know, but what we can't do is do the same old thing. And there's too much of the same old thing out there. And yeah, they might be catching big checks, but I got a little bit more integrity than to try to clown, females or all that. Y'all can tune into their stuff to get all that. I don't want no parts of it. Yeah. Feel me? Man, it's been a pretty good Sunday.
For sure.
Tell your son we appreciate the lighting. We're a little bit brighter. He got us hooked up.
Yeah.
And
yeah. Shout out to EB Productions. You know what I mean? Helping out.
Yes, sir.
Sliding in.
And we just gonna get a little bit better with this thing.
Yeah, get better every week.
Every week. Sorry we had to take a couple weeks off. Look at here, life was lifing, big time. I had to the point where
adulting thing.
Son.
Yeah.
But everything good now, and we rolling on to the mixer, y'all. March 29th.
March 29th, baby.
I need y'all in the building. Sharp dressed, business casual. Bring your business cards. For all of y'all that are interested in the vendor spots, they'll be loaded on the Eventbrite tomorrow, or you can get in contact with me or Jay personally to reserve your table. And just come out and have some fun, man. Yeah. Have some fun. We grown folks that just can't get out and enjoy ourselves anymore, and we got to change that. And I think that's a pretty good start. But we'll be bringing different things to just add to it, you know. And I'm excited about it. You know, I think it's gonna be real cool.
It's gonna be better. I think it's gonna be better than we anticipate.
Yeah, and bring it on. And like I say, you know, get a hold to us. You know, you got ideas. You might want to stick, you know, be on the show. We are expanding, so we're gonna get a couple more things going on, and this wall won't be as blank the next time you see us. We got some major art coming from some folks that do that type of thing, and we'll be plugging them too. So it's gonna be nice, and
it'll be a lounge.
Yes, sir. You got anything else for him, Jay?
Nah, stay up, man. Keep lifting each other. That's all I can say. You know, if you got an option to beat somebody down or just walk away, please. Walk away. All right, let's do better with ourselves. And, you know, surround yourself with positive people. Let's build more circles.
Oh, yeah.
That's all I got. I'm out.
Hey, we are the village, and we must take care of each other.
Yes, sir.
All right? Y'all take care. Be blessed. We'll catch y'all next week.
Always.